baby. At once upon a time, she looks at me, and first she hesitates to drop the baby. But I tell her I'm gonna catch the baby. So for one, she dropped the baby, and I hurry up and catch the baby in my arms, and I hear her walk the baby off. The baby was coughing and everything, shaked up, crying. So in my mind, it's just crazy stuff in my world, in the world. It's real crazy.
Show me how you caught that baby again.
Just like this.
Okay, when I first saw this right here, I said I have to speak on this because mainstream media is not going to show every little thing about this. And they definitely not, because when I typed this guy's name in, who's the person who was interviewed at the end named Brian Campbell, only one little article came up, but this video was not attached to it. Now, got this video, as you can see from the support show. As you can see, I've been getting quite a few bit of content on his Instagram page. And so you saw right there, it said, you know what, I'm going to just read the caption that he wrote. He said, Brian Campbell and a few more heroic black men say 6 people, including an infant baby, that jumped from a burning apartment building in Dallas, Texas. It's because of these young black men that they made it out alive. Now, there is this stigma that, I would say, of this whole toxic masculinity. I just did a video talking about a guy by the name of George M. Johnson on Twitter who said masculinity ideals need to be done away with and not be, dealt with anymore. Yet you have these black men right here that you can see at the bottom who clearly are exuding their masculinity and help save these people from this burning building. Mind you, these guys do not have any type of firefighter training. None. They just used instincts and saved these people from a burning building, including an infant. Now, the first person you saw being dropped was the infant. They really wanted to make sure that was good and that he caught the infant, because they only had one chance to do that. If they didn't aim right, the baby would have died on impact. Now, you saw what they did. They got a big mattress, and the people came together, used that mattress so that people can land on something soft and padded, almost like a more safer trampoline, so they wouldn't land on their feet and injure themselves. And they were able to save all those people from that building who were still inside, and prevented more people from ending up, dying. They saved a lot of lives that day. And mainstream media is not going to talk about this. And you know what? This story kind of reminded me of one that I talked about earlier this year, or maybe it was last year, where you had the firefighter who caught the infant baby when they had to drop the baby out of a burning building. He was a black man. Or the black man overseas who they named the real-life Spider-Man, and he climbed the side of that building with no equipment to save a baby from a burning apartment building that was from the other side. So he basically had to grab the baby from one side and get not so much a baby, because I think it was a toddler, to cooperate with him to climb over to him without falling, and then get to the other side safely. Or, of course, James Shaw Jr., who saved those people inside of that Waffle House from that crazed, psychotic white identity extremist. We know they're not going to call them that, but I'm going to call them that. They won't even call him a terrorist, but that's what he was. And there's so many other stories out there that can be told, but mainstream media refuses to acknowledge it. But I and a few others are going to acknowledge it, and I give my extended amount of praise to these individuals, these black men right here, for doing what they felt they needed to do. And not just the ones that's in this picture, because it was a team effort. It was a group effort right there. If you saw in the video towards the bottom, it was more than just them that was holding up that mattress to save those people. So it's like, it's very, very heroic, very courageous of them. I'm very sure that they were probably all scared. I know the people who were jumping were scared too, because I think you jumping out of a building, and it's like, do I burn up, or die from smoke inhalation, or do I take this risk and jump on this mattress and hope for the best? Especially when it came to catching that newborn baby. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one.